heard the phrase, there's no I in team. When you think about it, that's just not true, because every team is just a collection of eyes all working toward a common goal. And while we're thinking about that, think about a team that doesn't perform as well as you expected it might do. How often have you seen a team that looks really good on paper and then they just don't go to the level that we all expect them to? I always use maybe the England football team as an example of this. Sometimes this can be due to a lack of team cohesion, a lack of team goal, perhaps more emphasis on the individual rather than the team. On the flip side of that, if a team does have a good dynamic, a good cohesion, if they understand each other's rhythms and flows, and can be really powerful and a really powerful motivator and a great support as well to the athletes on that team, which is a support the individual athlete who's running around a track or swimming or playing tennis can't really pull off or use as a support system. But what they do have to use as well, they have to be very strong in their focus, they have to be very strong in their motivation. It can be very difficult for an individual athlete to train to the top level, especially if training isn't going well or competition isn't going well. It can be quite a lonely place. Research has shown that perhaps if you're an individual athlete, maybe you should think about training with a team of athletes to work together. That helps improve your training, gives you more motivation in training, helps you train harder and better, which ultimately leads to better performance. The big challenge for an individual athlete is there's no hiding. You can't bring in a substitute, for example, to do that breaststroke you're not very good at. On the flip side, of course, the individual athlete, it's all on you. All the glory is yours as well. It's all yours and yours only. You're not sharing it with anyone else. This is just a small taster of the differences between individual and team sports. But as you can see, there's more similarity than differences. So the important thing to take away is to know your I's and your Y's and know how that affects your team or your individual performance.